How's it going, guys? My name is Plxton, and today we are doing another episode of Let's Build a Stadium. And as you can see, we are done with the exterior. Not really. I won't jump that far ahead. But I did do a little bit extra in terms of I've done this shell here, and I started to do this bit here. I didn't want to jump too far ahead, but at the same time, I couldn't jump too far ahead because I actually haven't played Minecraft in about 2 weeks. I've had mock exams at school, so it's kind of like fitting in what's massively important compared to just what I do for fun. So this is where we're at now. I have got a potion of night vision, or whatever they're called. If you're thinking it's all weird, that's why. We can see just how big the inside of the stadium's going to be now. And I think we're going to do alright. I mean, the hope for it is to have at least up to here, and then from there to there as a kind of free space all the way around, so that I can put in what I want to put in, which I'm not sure I'm going to put in there yet. Probably, I don't know, like a bar or something. I mean, I want to do this kind of walk around area I've said in previous videos, a balcony that by looks of things would look good to go about here, and because we have this cut-in ledge here, so if I took about 4 out and pushed it back a bit, I could make a decent balcony walk around or something, but I might make it a little bit lower. So what I want to do this episode is do one of these on camera, and I'm going to start that over here, although I say I want to do that, but we know from the last 2 episodes I am really not productive when it comes to commentating and building at the same time. But I'll try. I mean, I have the figures and stuff on a sheet of paper in front of me. So what I need to do is, what's this? 1, 2, 3. There's a 3 gap. And I'm going to guess this is 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3, 5. So it's all going to be repetition, I can tell from now. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there. I can't remember how to do these, so I'm going to just fly back and forth for a second, and then I can really get on with what I want to say. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 back. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. And then a 4 in the middle. So I'm prepared with coffee and Coke, just in case I die. I think I am feeling a bit ill, so if my voice starts to die halfway through this video, that's probably why. I think I'm getting ill. It feels like you're getting ill. I mean, there's that thought process where you just feel slightly ill, but that shouldn't affect us too much in what I want to do. So I don't want to jump too far ahead with this. I want to just kind of make a basic arch and then do what we do with that. So we'll start here. So this should be 7 up. See, this block here doesn't count all the way around the stadium. It's not because it's just a singled out block, it's got no friends. It's because I want to have this grass basin. I know you're thinking this is pointless already to do what I've done, really. If you look on the map, I've flattened out such a massive area, basically. It's like half the map, nearly. And that's going to be the city Let's Build. I keep saying that. We'll get to that eventually, I'm sure. But there's this block here, the first block, that I want to just start building on. So we'll go on this one here, everywhere on the world. And the roads will be on this block here. Or the roads will be built into the grass. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. And then that would mean that'd be pavements, or if you're American, sidewalks here. And then the buildings would be starting here. So, yeah, that's how we're going to do that. So this is going to be 7 high. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And like I say, I haven't managed to actually do much on Minecraft in about 2 weeks. Mock exams. As an AS level student, they kind of it kind of means something to me now. I mean, when I did GCSE, I mean, if you're American, I don't know what you have. You have SATs? I don't know. I think you do. But we kind of had the equivalent, obviously. I don't know whether you do them for every subject or what. Maybe you just do them for English and math. But yeah, we do them for every subject, so we have to have mock exams just so that we're ready. They're like trial exams, if you don't call them that. And I've had that right now, so they're over now, which means I can do what I want to do on this for a while, and pump out an episode or two. And just before they started a couple of weeks ago, I did get 2 requests to do tutorials, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'll do them, but I had to tell them, the people that requested, if you're watching, I did say I'd take a few weeks, and I'm going to try and get on with doing the tutorials that I promised I'd do. And what I want to do soonish is I want to get a house series started, just because I know some of you like modern houses, so doing that would be good for you guys. I think I went through Google, I found a few modern houses that I want to build, and I'm going to adapt them to Minecraft, obviously, and there'll be some Let's Builds there, probably, I don't know when they'll be done, but it'll be sometime in the future, obviously, and it'd be about 10 houses, maybe more. They're quite nice, and I did make 2 of my own houses, and you can probably see the difference when we eventually get around to that. But I think one of them is actually based off of something, an actual house, but I'm not entirely sure. So wait, 1 second here. We've done 3 here. See, I have a piece of paper in front of me, like I said, and I'm just slowly copying off of that. So hopefully we can pump out this entire thing. I'm using the expression pump. Don't know why. I don't use that expression. But yeah, we're gonna build this, and I'll get back to tutorials now. Like I say, 2 people requested tutorials, and if you go through my channel, you'll see we have 1 World Trade Center, 1 and 2 World Trade Center, the old World Trade Centers that is, and 2 World Trade Center, the new one. And I did say 1 World Trade Center when I said that, I kind of meant Freedom Tower, as in the new World Trade Center, which is such a nice building. And someone requested 3 World Trade Center. Now, in my opinion, that's quite an easy build, so I will get that done soon. Hopefully, part 1, it might be a 2-parter, I'm not sure yet, I haven't started building. I have got plans for it though. I found it on Google, obviously Google being the place to go. On Google Images, I found a good 4-sided image of it, and I'm going to use that as a base in. I can say now it's probably going to be about 120 blocks high, maybe a bit taller, and probably 40 wide and 30 back or something, or the other way around. So what did I say, 40 wide? So 40 back and 30 wide is probably what it's most likely going to be like. But yeah, that someone requested that. I think I can get that one done soonish. I won't promise anything like as in next week, but I want to do a tutorial soon because I haven't done a tutorial in, I don't know, a month or 2. I mean, it's been a while. I mean, I've done, this will be the 3rd episode of this. I'm quite enjoying building this. I've never actually built a stadium before. Surprise, surprise. I mean, we just finished up the airport showcase, and that kind of was one of my main projects for the last world. There was another main project. We'll get to that eventually. That might be one of the last showcases for that world, I'm not sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then this one should connect to that. Yes, maybe. No? No. Why is that gone? Oh, If I built this in the wrong place, I swear to God. I think I might have built this in the wrong place. Which, yes, I think I have. We've just done, like, I don't know, quite a while building this up. This can't have gone wrong. How did this go wrong? Unless this was 4 over here. I've forgotten what I was actually saying as well, because I've just done this. What? Wait, no. How? Unless over there's wrong. 3. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yep, that's what's definitely wrong there. Well done to me. Oh god. That's actually not a problem, is it? Yeah, this isn't a problem. So now we can spend just a few seconds to do this. What was I saying? Tutorials. I can't remember where I got to, as I just got distracted by that. So I'm just gonna continue what I wanted to say. I said houses, said World Trade Center 3. So I'm going to go ahead and say now that someone requested. Oh wait, no, I remember where I was. Yeah, there is another big build on the Lexington world, and the clue for that, I will say right now, is this. Now this looks right now just like a canyon, really, doesn't it? Oh, we've run out of swiftness. Let's quickly down that. But this actually is going to be a clue. If you can guess what this is, I actually did say this in the last episode, I think, so I think the clue is kind of obvious. But there is a big project on my overworld which took me a good year and a half to, yeah, probably about a year and a half to complete. The reason why, it's underground, it is enormous, and to give you an idea of what I mean by saying it's underground and enormous, and took a while, when you use TNT on an old world on the Xbox 360, I don't know, I haven't had it yet here, but it doesn't like it and it freezes. So if you haven't saved the game in, let's say, 2 hours, which is usually a good time for me to stay building for, and you blow up 2 hours worth of stuff, that's not fun. So that kept happening with that project. We'll get there eventually, like I say. It is probably going to be the last build we look at, one or another, as I want to do a transition from whatever it is, we'll keep it a secret, to this area. I mean, we're already kind of in this area as we're building a stadium, but what I can say is, obviously, we're not done with Lexington, and there is quite a bit more to show. There's another 2 districts. I mean, we've done District 1, and that's taken since September, and in that time we've actually grown, my channel's grown quite nicely, I'd say. I mean, I'm happy with the views I get. I mean, I'm no PewDiePie or whatever. I'm not a subscriber whore or anything like that. I'm not saying he is. I don't want to. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying, I think in the time I've been doing this, to go from 0 to 250 or whatever, well, it is a saturated market. There's so many people that do modern Minecraft and stuff. To do that in such a short time, I think that's quite good. And right now, I'd say people are enjoying what I'm doing here with the tutorials and this new Let's Build that we've got. I mean, by the looks of things, we're getting quite a few, I'd say the videos are getting quite a few views. I mean, back when I started, 10 views was like awesome, and now 100 views in a week is pretty good. So yeah, I mean, the first video for this got about 130 views, I think, in the first week and a half, and the other one's doing about the same, or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't looked at my views or whatever for a while, but if you guys are enjoying stuff like this, that's great, because it's what I enjoy doing. So showing off the skyscrapers that I've already done, and one second, I need a drink. It spat on me slightly. The drink did. And showing off skyscrapers and doing tutorials, I like doing that, and as long as you guys like watching that and possibly getting inspiration from it, that's what the intention for showcases are for. I mean, when I started the channel, my aim was to kind of give you guys inspiration on skyscrapers. I mean, my city, I'd say it's, well, personally I'd say it's quite good, but obviously if you guys don't think it's that good, speak up. I'm not gonna hate on you for that. I mean, opinions are opinions, but obviously, as it's my city, I wouldn't keep it if I didn't enjoy it and I didn't think it was good. So with my city being what it is, I'd say it is pretty decent, and the skyscrapers there are good enough to give you guys the inspiration I think some of you need to start off with. I mean, if you're a new city builder, some of the buildings on my channel can be quite useful. I mean, maybe not to copy off of, because one or two of them will say Moonshine Tower here. That building for me was a pain to build, so if you want to start something like that from scratch and you can do it, I'll take my hat off to you, because that building, that took me, I don't know, I said like a day or two of actually just building it, but getting it right, I had to plan it out, and that was fun in a way. But if one block was out of place, as my tutorial showed, the whole building, it didn't work at all. So something like that, that's something to keep your eye on. And if you're a new city builder, hopefully my channel does give you inspiration. But I can't be too modest, obviously. I mean, I'm not the best builder, but I'd like to say I'm a good builder. And some of the comments you guys post agree with that. I mean, one or two of you do say that I have good skills, and that's a relief. I mean, I don't want to be posting videos, some of you guys, and you watch them and think, why am I watching this? I want you to watch it and think, this is good, I can get something from this. Because I mean, the intro video I did, I mean, I wouldn't suggest watching it if you want to keep your speakers alive and your hearing, because I use probably the cheapest microphone you can find. I mean, I'm using a Snowball right now, Blue Snowball I think they're called. It's right in front of me and I can't even tell what it is. There's a pop filter in front of it. The first microphone I had, that I think there's 3 videos using that microphone, and straight after that we replaced it because it's just god awful. I mean, wow. But in the first video I ever did, my intro video, I said that the reason I wanted to start the channel was because I didn't want to keep what I had to myself, and I think so far that's going quite well. So yeah, I still haven't finished what I was saying about tutorials. I mean, I noticed when I did the last video, when I was talking, I just went on a tangent. I have that problem, obviously. Like I say, I struggle to build and commentate at the same time because I just don't do much. I mean, we're 20 minutes into the video right now. And production level, let's take a look. We had one mistake, so we take that off. We've actually done quite well, I'll be honest. I wasn't expecting that to turn out how it's supposed to turn out. I was expecting myself to completely mess it up and just be stuck here rambling to myself about how it doesn't look like it's meant to look. But bad looks things, we've done quite well. And here's the thing here, the beacons I think are starting to show. I mean, there'll be 4 on the top, and then there'll be some on the sides. But yeah, I will finish what I started with the tutorials now. So if you were listening to what I was saying a second ago and I didn't finish, I can't remember if I finished or not. I'm sorry. But someone asked not only for the World Trade Center 3, but their HQ, which is a circular building. Now, I wanted to do a tutorial on that for a while. I cannot remember how I built it. I built it in the summer of last year, in a day. I got bored. It was one of those days where you're so bored that even playing on the Xbox or whatever is just boring. That makes me sound so spoiled in a way. Oh, for God's sake. But no, it was one of the buildings that I started off building. It kept me occupied for about 8 hours on a rainy day in the summer where nothing was occurring. So that was a good build. But like I say, one of you did want me to build it as a tutorial. I'm not saying I'm not going to do it. I mean, I want to do it. But when? Now that's a good question. I don't know when I'll do it, because obviously I have to set it up. Oh, for God's sake. I hate that feature. I mean, it's a good feature obviously, because I want to actually click on the beacon occasionally, but not when I'm building. But yeah, like I say, it took so long to build. Well, it didn't take so long to build. It took like a few hours. Let's say 8 to 12 hours of just playing. That's how bored I was. Wow. But that time, I mean, yeah, sure, I can just build something happily. There's a sign on the side of that building that says this building was a pain in the ass to build. Or something. It's a little Easter egg on that area. I don't know if it was on the HQ video. That video is 2 minutes long. And I'm not sure whether... I mean, back at the time when it was released, I had about 20 subscribers. That was quite early on. That was probably back in October time. October, November. I don't know. But it was a 2-minute video, and it was basically just a... You know how I do cinematic kind of videos at the end of the video? It was that for 2 minutes, because there was nothing to show. It was a 60 by 60 building. What I mean by that is height and width. And it went back about 10 blocks maximum. So yeah, but someone requested that as a tutorial. I will do it. I don't know when I'll do it. And it's going to be annoying to build. But I'll do it. Don't worry. I want to build something similar to to that building on this world. But it will be a half circle. So a little bit different. Something new. Well, half circle, half... What would you call it? It's an ellipsoid? Yes, that sounds like the perfect word. Or a squashed sphere. So, whatever you call them, any experts on shapes out there, you're probably thinking, yep, I know what that is. But, yeah, I want to do something like that on this world, but I want stained glass. just need stained glass. Look, we don't have stained glass. You computer people are show-offs. I mean, yeah, I could probably play the computer Minecraft, but I don't want to. I mean, I'm happy here on the, I was about to say Xbox, we are on the PlayStation 4. We moved up from the Xbox. I mean, when we do the videos on the Xbox, I do my tutorials on the Xbox. Wow, that it's not fun to build sometimes, and to film, because it's like I'm trying to place a block and it would just be like this, terribly slow, or it will do this. Let's delete that block there, and then I'll do this row here. I'll come back and I'll think, great, it lags. So I might have to move my tutorials up onto PlayStation 4. But that means that Tutorial Avenue, which is what I call the little street that I have right now, where all the skyscraper tutorials have been done, will disappear. I mean, I've actually had a tutorial ready to go. It was a kind of 4-story house, and it was modern, and it looked like it would fit on a beach, but it looked, in theory, on paper, when I quickly drew it and sketched it, because it came to my mind. In real life, the building would look awesome. I mean, if you had it next to a beach, it was, if we took a look at the Len Hall building in London, United Kingdom, imagine that, but on a very, very, very small scale, 4 stories high instead of 56 or whatever height it is, and that was kind of that. But on Minecraft, that doesn't look fantastic. Let's be honest. I mean, if you've got some blocks that do this, and that's a slanted window, it doesn't look great. So I kind of scrapped that video. That's probably one of the only videos I've ever scrapped so far. I'm happy with what I've done up to now. I mean, I'm not like, say, Corrales, who I know actually does quite a few videos that he just scraps. I mean, if he does 10 minutes or something and he doesn't feel that the audience or his viewership or whatever will enjoy that 10 minutes, just scrap it. I mean, I'm doing a 30-minute video here. Right now, I feel that most of you will enjoy this. Not saying all of you. I mean, some of you might click onto it and you will never hear this part. And then there'll be some of you that are kind enough to put up with my voice for such a long time. I mean, I have to put up my voice every single day. So yeah, just imagine that. Look at that progress. Look at that. You've done well. I am getting better at this. I mean, 20 minutes in, I think, doing well. But the question is, do we continue or do we end the video? Because we've done this and this. So is it important for me to show myself doing this again? I mean, I'm wasting time just saying it. So I don't think I'm going to do it on camera, because do you really want to watch repetition? I don't think so. I mean, that's the exact reason I didn't do that. When I say that, I mean the shell, that, or that on camera. Because this one here took me a good 2.5, 3 hours. And this one took about, I don't know, an hour and a half. I actually cut it down. I was really good at building that one. So I'm hoping this one will be 50 seconds to build and that one 3 seconds to build. I'll say it won't be, but you know. We can dream. And then the shell will be complete. When it's finally complete, it's going to be awesome. And we can move on to the interior. So the next video might be mapping the interior for this build. I don't know. But we can certainly dream. Let's put in a support or two, just in case this collapses. So if we come here, we'll go to 3. We'll go into that one. Not that one. And we'll go 2 down. We'll just do 1 or 2 of these, and then we'll end the video, just to make sure it doesn't collapse in the meantime. Oh wait, I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? Like I said, I haven't played Minecraft in a while, so I'm kind of gone back to my noobish ways. Minecraft as a noob. That was so much fun. When Minecraft first came out on the Xbox, that was instant love. That was beautiful. I wish I had that moment again. It's like my favourite game, The Last of Us. If I could play that for the first time again, wow, I'd love that. But 1, 2, 3, and then on the 4th one, we go to that one. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I'd imagine after that is a 2. Yep. What about a 2? And my guy doesn't want to fly run for some reason. So that and that and that's kind of exactly the same as the last one, but you can imagine that running all the way down. And with that complete and that complete, we have 3 of the skeletons done. Now I'm thinking if we connect a line of white going around the top, somewhere perhaps somewhere that looks kind of obvious that it would be there. So this layer here sticks out to me. So if I took this 2 and I followed it, maybe just say we did this, blah blah blah, going around the stadium. Yeah, whatever. You get the point. If that was going all the way around, I think that as a connection would look good. And then I could put some beacons on them if it's possible. I mean, I'd have to design it to be 3 by 3, obviously, and then I'd have to conceal that. So I don't know if I'd do that, but that's the aim. I want beacons going around, and then I want to build the terrace. But I don't know whether, well, the balcony, whatever you call it. I don't know whether I can do that now or when I've done the interior. The interior, obviously, I said at the start when I started building this, it will be like an athletics track going on the inside with a stage on one side and the front. If you don't know this already and you've managed to stick through this entire video and this is completely new to you, we are building a arena here. The name of the video is a little bit misleading because it is an arena, I'll be honest, but I don't want to change the series name to Let's Build an Arena because people might think he's building a gladiator stadium or something, or this being so futuristic could be the Hunger Games dome, but no, we're doing a concert arena right now. So yeah, like I say, it'll be like an athletics track for a stage at the front and 2 tiers and what are the middle things called? The private booth things in the middle of the 2 tiers. They'll be on it as well. And that will be the basic design for that. I just realised I wasn't moving my thumbstick for a while. So you were just staring at that crosshatch there. But living the dream there, that's what we want to get to. We made significant progress in my opinion. I mean, the video before we did that, and we did this now. I'd say that's about equal. I'm hoping you're liking the series so far. Obviously I want to continue. I'm going to continue it anyway because I just want to. It's fun for me to do. And like I say, it had quite a few views in the past, and hopefully this video will have even more. So we can get in some more peoples and we can all be happy. And you can all judge the hell out of me. But you know, that looks wrong. I've just spotted that. Let's see this over here. Why does that look wrong? Where was it? It was here. Where'd it go? There. That looks wrong. There we go. There we go. Now we'll end the video on that. that great fix that I just did. But like I say, hopefully you're enjoying the series so far. Next video, I don't know what I'm going to do. I want to get a tutorial out next week. I don't know what I'm going to do for that either. I'm not very good at planning far ahead. I'll do something, maybe a skyscraper. I promised for months, well not months, but at least 2 months maybe, that I'll do another skyscraper on the scale of Moonshine Tower. I haven't got around to it yet. It takes planning and time. Haven't got that time on my hands right now. So I'll try and do what I can. But thank you guys very much for watching this. I've been Plxton. Please rate and subscribe. Do whatever you want. Don't have to take my advice. If you like the video, like it. If you don't like it, like it. Show the appreciation. But I've been Plxton. Thank you guys very much for watching. And I will see you in the next video, whenever that will be. Bye bye.